This is Igbo Area TV.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Well. 2023, North will never support the Igbo presidency. That's from Fani Kayode. Fani Kayode was a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. On Tuesday, he said the northern region of the country will never support the southeast for presidency. According to the former Minister of Aviation, anyone that believes the North will support an Igbo presidency in 2023 doesn't understand the injustice that Nigeria represents. Fani Kayode in a tweet said, "What the entire South needs is emancipation, not presidency." His words, "If you believe that the North will support an Igbo presidency in 2023, then you still don't understand the injustice that Nigeria represents. The North will never support an Igbo presidency, and that is the tragedy of Nigeria. The entire South needs emancipation and not presidency." And here is the tweet from Fani Kayode, the former PDP chieftain. Well, you've seen it, and I think the Igbos should rather focus on Biafra. But some will say Igbos should not put their eggs in one basket. Some should go the political way. Some should support Biafra. But if I were to advise, I would say Igbos should totally focus on having freedom, being on their own. That is what I would say. Because we have been somehow rendered politically irrelevant. The formula has been working for years that Igbo man cannot and may not rule Nigeria. It's not a cause as per se, but it's something that some people are programmed and they stood by it. And if something doesn't work for you, I think the better thing is to find another option. Let me tell you, the fact is, democracy is not the best. Though people normally say democracy is the best, there are a lot of flaws. There are a lot of manipulations in what you call democracy everywhere. Well, you could say this country's democracy is stronger. It is better than others. But let me tell you the fact. Democracy isn't it some of the times. Group says CBN marginalizing Southeast, Southwest. Unimaginable hardship has hit many traders of Southeast extraction in various parts of the country following the recent closure of nation's border by the federal government. The Southeast Amalgamated Market Traders Association, SEAMATA, said although the closure has effectively curtailed the smuggling of illicit and prohibited items, especially foreign rice, it has, however, impacted negatively on businesses and the nation's economy, especially private businesses. In a related development, Central Bank Nigeria, CBN, Godwin Emefiele had been accused of sidelining the Southeast and Southwest from benefiting from intervention project of the bank. Emefiele was alleged to be funding agricultural intervention programs in South-South, his home region, and the northern states, while abandoning the Southeast and Southwest. A pro-Biafra group, the Zikist Buharist Movement, ZBM, Southeast Zone, stated this in a statement in Enugu. The statement titled, CBN's Governance Marginalization of Southeast. Protest to Mr. President, signed by Stanley Ahajuruka, Chairman, and Godwin Awosi, Secretary, called on the President Buhari to call the CBN Governor to order before he jeopardized the next level agenda of government of APC. You see, the problem, what pains me so much is that in each of the cases we hear, Southeast must be mentioned. When it comes to road, the Southeast is marginalized. They don't build our federal roads. When it comes to monthly allocations to states, we received the lowest. When it comes to voters registration, somehow it is worked in a way that our participation is the lowest. Southeast had the greatest number of police checkpoints. And now the most painful thing is the reintroduction of toll gates. The government is bringing untold hardship to the citizens. We don't know why. But that aside, from the materials we have seen, we realize Southeast will have more toll gates than other regions. And Southeast is the smallest region with 5 states. all of the other regions have more than 5 states and more land mass. How come Southeast will have more toll gates than other regions, even almost combined? If you check the Southwest region and the South-South regions, add up the toll gates there, Southeast, it's almost the size of the two put together. Like I told someone, I will not want to believe that report is from the federal government of Nigeria on the planned toll gates. I will just disagree that it's not from the federal government, or else we totally reject it. You don't get something where you don't sow. You have to cultivate for you to get something. How much has your federal government invested in the Southeast region? Then why do you want to take that much? You not squeeze us because you want to take care of other regions. We are the smallest in everything that is about rewards, in everything that is about allocation. But when it comes to taxes and the rest, we pay more. We totally reject it. And I call on all the senators, all the House of Reps members, members of state assemblies, all the governors, everyone that has a say in Southwest region to reject this. It is time to tell the federal government no, no, and no. Meanwhile, a lot of groups are reacting to the proposed toll gates, not just about the toll gates, but the number the Southeast we have compared to other regions. Here is a reaction by MASSOB. MASSOB frowns at 56 toll gates for the region, 35 for the entire North. The movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASSOB, has condemned reported plan by the federal government to build toll gates in the Southeast, frowning at the very high number of toll gates allegedly proposed for the region. According to the group, the Southeast has the lowest number, with 5 states in the country, and it is slated to have the highest number, which is 56 toll gates. According to reports making rounds in the media, 6 states of the South-South are penciled to have 21 toll gates, 22 toll gates for the 6 states of the Southwest, 12 toll gates for the 7 states of the Northwest, 9 toll gates for the 6 states of the Northeast, and 14 toll gates for the 6 states of the North Central. MASSOB said in a statement made available to journalists that the Southeast only has 5 states, but more toll gates, 56, than the entire 19 states of the Northern region, with only 35 toll gates. So Igbo states are higher with 21 toll gates. According to MASSOB, the Igbo land is under siege and exploitation. MASSOB rejects that idea. They said they will never accept that if it is truly coming from the federal government of Nigeria. Ebonyi governor's convoy blocked. Rifle carted away. Ebonyi Governor David Umahi has banned all forms of work-keep beyond 10 p.m. in the state. He said that in any case where such event must pass the stipulated time, the organizers must seek permission from the local government chairman, who would be held responsible if anything occurs. The governor who announced the ban also ordered the immediate arrest, prosecution, and imprisonment of all those involved in a recent roadblock against his convoy. The governor's convoy was reportedly blocked along Onitsha Road in Onitsha local government area of the state while on his way back to the state capital from his Uburu or Hozara home on Friday night. The roadblock was said to have been mounted by a group of people observing a wake-keep sequel to a burial ceremony in the area. He alleged that the culprits made away with a gun belonging to an army officer and expressed worries over what they could have done if it had been an ordinary victim that encountered them. According to the governor, he said, "Yesterday night I was coming back by 12 midnight. Of course, I had to stop over at the college to inspect project, but when we got to Onitsha, they blocked the road." He said even with the litany of army and the police and everything, they did not even want to open the road. Then I said they should arrest all of them, but most of them ran away. I think they even took a gun of an army officer. Alleges sells his banking operations in 6 African countries for a cool sum of $10 million. A former Abia State Governor and current Chief Whip of the Nigerian Senate, Senator Alleges has sold his shareholding in Gambian registered First International Banking (FIB) for about $10 million, ending its presence in the financial market of 6 African companies. Senator Zokaro is currently standing trial alongside his former commissioner for finance, Ude Udogo, along with one of his companies, Slook, is facing an amended 39-count charge of money laundering to the tune of 7.6 billion naira. He has denied the allegations that he took the money while at the helm of affairs of the state between 1999 and 2007, saying that the state has no such funds at the time. Now, a member of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, Senator Kalu represents the people of the Abia North Senatorial District. A millionaire businessman, the former governor, appears to have divested his holdings in Gambia-registered FIB, a company engaged in providing financial services in Libya, Sierra Leone, Gambia, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Congo. Prior to the transaction, Senator Carlos Slook Nigeria, an international insurance company, IICL, held 80% and 20% of the issued share capital of FIB respectively. Apparently, the buyer, Senator Oji Fon, Lilium Capital, acquired the entire issued share capital of FIB from Slook and IICL for $10 million. Senator Kalu, the Slook chairman, also has investment in other businesses, including the Daily Sun and New Telegraph newspapers in Nigeria. Thanks for watching Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Like our Facebook page. Join our Facebook group. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Bye for now.